Hey guys, Brenda here from FitBiz Digital. I am here today to have a quick chat about the Facebook Pixel, what it is and why it's important, and how you can set it up on your website. So the Facebook Pixel is basically a marketing tool that you can use. You install a small piece of code on your website, and that allows Facebook to track anybody who goes to your website. So anybody who visits from Facebook, Instagram, Google, if someone's done just a search for your business name, if you've sent someone an email and they've clicked through to your website, Facebook is building an audience of those people. So it's really important that you get the Pixel installed on your website so that you are not losing access to these people. Now, you can't access their personal information. Facebook doesn't make that available to you. But what you can do is you can build an audience of those people, and people like them when you know how in Facebook when you're doing your advertising. So this is why it's really important. Even if you're not thinking of doing any advertising on Facebook for a little while, it's still a great tool to have installed on your site so that you can use it effectively rather than guessing. The other great way to use the Facebook Pixel is to retarget, and we do that, or remarketing is the other word, and we do that by setting up event codes within custom codes within Facebook and on your website to retarget people again who have visited your site, but with a warm offer. So if they're just having a browse around, you might follow up with that person with an offer to them because they're not a cold audience anymore. They've gotten to know you through your Facebook. So then you put up an offer to them that you wouldn't put up to somebody who's never heard of you before. So I'm in the back end here of my own personal ad account, Facebook ad account. So there's two things you need. Two things you need before you can set up your Pixel. First of all, you need to get your business manager set up. I've got my business manager set up here. And you need to link your business manager and your ad account. So that is something you definitely need to do first. I will put a link from Facebook on how to do that in the notes. So within Ads Manager, you can click here and go to All Tools and over to Pixels. That brings me in here. Now, I've already set up my Facebook Pixel on my website, which is why it won't allow me to create a Pixel, because I already have one. So you hit here, create your Pixel, and then you install the code. And I'll go in and I'll show you what the code looks like. So we're going to copy and paste the code. Install the base code. All right, so this is what you want. Now, don't be freaked out by this. It's nothing too scary at all. So I'm going to copy that, copy code. It's copied to my clipboard. I also like to usually copy it to just a little text edit, file, new, and just pop it in there so I can easily grab it later. Then we go next. All right, we don't want to get into this now. We can leave that alone now. We're done in Facebook. So you've got the code, you've created the Pixel, you've got the code. Now you go to your website. Boom, I just happen to have one installed. Now, I really don't want to go messing around in the back-end code of my website. So I have searched for what they call Tracking Code Manager plugins. So I'm using WordPress. We're in the back end of my website here. I'm in Plugins, and I'm in Add New Plugin here. So if you've got a WordPress site, you'll be easily able to do this. Then I type in Tracking Code Manager and see what comes up. And the good thing about these tracking code managers is you can put, you might have Google Analytics tracking code, you might have other codes that you're wanting to use. I use ActiveCampaign as my email service provider, so I've got code from them that I also install to track open rates, etc. on my emails. So the one I actually have installed is this one here, Tracking Code Manager by Intelli. Now I've gone with this one because it's got lots and lots of users and a pretty good rating here, and it was updated 5 months ago, so it's kept relatively up to date. So say compared to this one here, which was only updated a year ago, it doesn't have as many users. But it's untested as to whether it is compatible with my version of WordPress, so that's something to consider. When I came in just before, I did find this one here. It does say it's compatible with my WordPress, recently updated, which is really important, and got really good reviews. So, I might consider changing my tracking code manager to this one if I wanted to. But I'm happy with the way this one is working. I know that it's working. So I've got this active here, but basically you would just hit install. I'll do it with this one. So you would install the tracking code manager. Installed. Then I would have to go into my installed plugins. Oh, here we go, and activate it. I've got to activate it now. Here we go, here it is, WP tracking code. You can see that the other one up here, tracking code manager, it's the one I'm currently using, activate. So I would activate that then. It's not in English either. And it says here plugin activated. Great, so that's in there ready to go. Now I am going to actually delete that now because I do not want to have two tracking code. The more plugins and things you've got in the back end, the slower your site might be. So what do we do now? We go into, just say I'm going into the other tracking code. We go, where have I saved that? No, I have to find it. Plugins, user tools, settings. Here we go. So under my settings, it's got my tracking code manager. So I go in here. So the first step was to install the plugin, and that lives in the plugin area here. But when I'm working with it, I actually want to be within the tracking code manager in settings. You would add a new tracking code. Name it. I'll call this number 2. And then that code that we had before, not that one, or this one, copy. And paste. There it is. It's in there. That's your base code for your tracking. Okay. The position is inside the code. It's before the head of each page and show on any device. So you want it to show on all devices, and then you hit save. I'm not going to save that because I already have mine in there. So, all right. Now the next thing I wanted to show you, so that's how you install it on your site. Now the next thing I wanted to show you is how do you know if it's firing? So you go back into your ads manager, go to pixels, and sorry, just finding where it has put it. Okay, oh, it's me. Don't know what that is. There we go. All right. Business Manager. Let's go into my pixels. Just loading. All right, so here we are on the 23rd of Feb. We've got it, you know, I haven't been sending traffic to my website, so I won't have a lot of pixels firing recently because I've just been building it. I haven't launched it yet. But on the 17th of February, there were 89 pixel fires, they call it, the total amount of pixel activity for the date. Now, you can also see I have here this little Chrome add-on called the Facebook Pixel Helper. So if you type in Facebook Pixel Helper, Chrome, here we go, Web Store. All right, so I've already got it added to Chrome, but you would add to Chrome. Now, what you can do with this, if I go to any website, I can see if I'm being pixeled. So I can see if they've got a pixel installed on theirs. So let's go to orangeumbrellavA.com. So this is my website. And you can see that that changed from being blank to being 1. So there's a pixel on there. So let's say we go to Officeworks. I click on the site, so you can see here now, I'm not being pixeled. If I click on Officeworks, yes, they've got a few pixels on. So they've probably got some custom conversion pixels on their site as well to let me know, or let themselves know, whether I've made a purchase, whether I've clicked through, what I've clicked through on, and then they can follow up with me on Facebook. So say I clicked on these chairs. We'll see if the pixel fires again. Great, okay, so, oh no, oh yes, here it is, it has. So it's very likely when I go to Facebook now that I will be retargeted with an ad about chairs, okay? And perhaps with an offer, but it will definitely hit me up for some more chairs. I know I will see chairs on my Facebook feed now. So there's some great tools that you can use. So you need to set up your Business Manager account. You need to set up and connect your Ads Manager to your Business Manager. Go in and create your pixel, copy and paste it into your website or your WordPress plugin that was shown on here, and also grab the Facebook Pixel Helper so you can check that your pixel is firing, and you can also keep an eye on who's pixeling you. So I hope you found that helpful. If you've got any questions at all, please flick them through or write them in the comments and I'll check back in, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.